News, Channel 7777. I'm Christine Dugtong.
And I'm Regine Garan, and today we'll be discussing the past events such as the bird flu, economies, the weather, the current events such as the pollution in Thailand.
Now with our newscaster Orlin Mijos with more details on the bird flu.
Thank you, Christine and Regine. Now with the avian flu. In the late 1900s, Thailand suffered a massive attack from the bird flu, also known as the avian flu. This attack was one of the hugest events that happened in Thailand history. Thousands of people were infected by this flu, and it spread out into half of Asia. The source was an interesting part of the story because it came from poultry. It was called the H5N1 virus, which began in animals and spread to humans. Some of the symptoms were high fever, vomiting, a lot of mucus, and difficulty breathing. The main cause of death was by the victim's lungs being clogged with bodily fluids. That would happen because the virus, weakening the immune system while the body was still unfamiliar with the new virus, it began to attack unexpectedly and kept going until it was too late to treat. Less than 1,000 of citizens in Thailand were infected. There is no cure for this virus, but there are some antibiotics. The avian flu was very important because if it was not stopped, more than the poultry's race would be erased. This problem caused more than 1,000 of poultry in Asia to be slaughtered. That would stop many businesses, but then put an end to the sickness from infecting more people. The virus would occasionally come around flu season, which would be December and January. Those months in Thailand were quite depressing because many of the people were afraid to catch the virus. As poultry were slaughtered, there were no more reports about the avian flu being around. That led the citizens of Thailand to go back to being an uncolonized country. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Orlin, for that historical event.
Now with the economy in Thailand. Unemployment is becoming a problem for people, especially women. A mother of 2 young boys in Bangkok suffers from unemployment. She has been unemployed for nearly 2 years. While her husband is the only one supporting the family, she has to make $247 income. She cries for the government to reduce the workers' share in Social Security. This is meant to provide for the workers, but it does not benefit the unemployment group. Although the rest of the economy is falling apart, women are the most helpless group in crisis. It is proven that the rate of as for the regular rate for the unemployed in Thailand, it increases by 1.4%. More than half of the unemployment group are women. And Christine with the agriculture product and industry.
Agricultural products that are grown in Thailand are rice, rubber, cassava, known as tapioca, corn, sugarcane, coconuts, and soybeans. Although Thailand has ranked 6th among the world's largest rice producers, it has been the largest rice exporter for many years. In 2010, Thailand produced 21 million metric tons of rice, and its rice exports came to about 10 million tons. Thailand provides about 95% of the world's cassava exports. To improve farm conditions, the government has classified land as forest reserve and established credit crop insurance programs for farmers. The government marketing organizations for farmers that was founded in 1975 allows farmers to buy fertilizers, machinery, and equipment at the lowest possible prices and crop marketing. It is also the government policy to control revenues from agricultural export taxes to a welfare fund called the Farmers Assistance Fund. Thailand's industries had problems because of floods. Some industries are tourism, textiles, garments, agricultural processing, tobacco, cement, plastics, automobiles, and automotive parts. Today, Thailand is important to the global automotive supply. The flooding has forced Toyota to slow production in factories in Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, North Africa, Pakistan, the Philippines, South Africa, and Vietnam. Honda, the car maker most affected by the Thai floods, has also slowed production at factories in several countries.
As Mr. Pavlov said, the country must rebuild canals and drainage system and adapt its road and crop planting schedule, future flooding. He fears that the flooding of years to come can affect industry.
Now, here's our forecaster, Kayla Tividad, with the weekly weather.
Thanks, Christine. Today is really sunny, but it's gusty with 15 to 25 miles per hour winds. But sadly, it's not going to last that long because the rest of the week will be all rainy with a chance of thunderstorms. And that's it for the weather.
It seems like it's going to be a rough week in Thailand. Bundle up, people. We'll be back in a short while.
Spend all your time waiting.
People in Thailand are suffering from bird flu. They don't have the money or care to treat this illness. They need your help. Please take a moment to donate money to these people. Please call 1-800-HELP-THAILAND or visit our website at www.stopbirdflu.com. Please make the call.
Let me be empty.
Now here's the newscaster Kevin Ramos with the pollution issues in Thailand.
Thanks, Regine, for the warm introduction. The pollution in Thailand started in 1972 and still occurs today. The cities that are affected are Chiang Mai and northern parts of Thailand. Pollution was caused by slash and burn and toxins dumped into the rivers. During the slash and burn, farmers would burn down their rice fields and forests nearby. Farmers do this to make rice for the country and sell it to other states. But doing this causes smoke to rise in the air and creates pollution. This causes health problems to citizens nearby and gives them respiratory problems, asthma, and pilots are unable to fly because the smoke makes it hard for pilots to see. Water contamination also causes pollution due to the waste and toxins dumped into the water. Water pollution was caused by a tsunami in 2004. This increased the contamination levels. Nearby industries also dump waste and toxins into the contaminated water. If we fail to do anything, the pollution might spread across the country and could cause problems in other states. The only authorities that have decided to do something was the Thai authorities. They decided to evacuate women and children from polluted areas. Soon citizens began to protest, slash and burn, but nothing has been done to the water contamination. Now to Orlin, almost live on the street.
Now reporting live in Thailand. This is the Croc News Channel 77777. I'm going to be interviewing one of the Thailand citizens here. Oh, excuse me, miss. May I have a second of your time? Sure, let's do it. Okay. So, first question is, how do you think the pollution in Thailand will affect us?
I think it will affect us because it can create a lot of damage on the earth, like global warming.
Should we do anything about the toxic waste being dumped in the waters?
Yes, I think we should do something because water is like an essential thing for humans, like us. And then if toxic waste gets to water, it can be very fatal. You can encounter with it.
Do you think the pollution affects the weather in any kind of way? How and why?
I think it affects us because pollution is in the air and then toxic waste is in the air, and if it mixes with the natural gases, it can cause natural disasters.
Good answer. Thank you.
No problem.
Excuse me, sir. May I have a second of your time?
Yes, you may.
Here are a couple questions that I need to ask. Do you think the U.S. government should do anything to help Thailand?
Yes, I think the U.S. government should help Thailand and other countries with similar problems, just because I think the pollution could spread to other countries.
What do you think caused the pollution in Thailand?
I think that industrial fumes and chemicals could have evaporated into the sky and burn the ozone layer.
Was Thailand ever a colonized country?
No, Thailand was never a colonized country.
How can we resolve the situation on pollution and bird flu? What do you think we could do to catch people's attention?
I think we could do some sort of advertisement, like giving somebody an award or create a small group that's not governmental issue, so we can help other people or countries.
Good answer. Well, you heard it from Cross News, channel 7777.
It's a tragedy how one country can have so many problems, isn't it, Regine?
Yes, it is. We should all think about how we can help and spread the word. We should use propaganda, media, posters, magazines, etc. Anything to get people's attention.
That's true. It's very important, especially to the Thailand people. If it could affect them, it could affect us.
Both pollution and bird flu were a huge health issue. It definitely could cause death because of the air they are breathing and what they are eating. It is a tragedy that we should take a part of. Well, thank you. That's all for today. This is Crossport News.
Channel 7?
7?